Welcome back, Israel, to your Caribou Data Science channel. And a big shout out to the 36 people who watched this video yesterday. Thank you so much for that. That was 2 young folks, 34 older folks, a total of 36 views. Thanks so much. But I tell you what would really be great, 36 likes. Okay, 36 likes on the video. Of course, subscribe, right? And share the video, okay? But a couple other favors I ask. If you look in the description below the video, you're going to see 2 links. The first link is a link to my Twitch live stream, 8:30 p.m. New York time tonight. It's all about R programming and data analytics. Secondly, there's a link to my Twitter feed down there. I'd appreciate it if you click on that link and follow me on Twitter today, okay? Okay, Israel, let's just see exactly what's going on here now. Okay, as you can see, you currently have 1.3 million cases. Let's say 8,000 deaths. Now, what you can see here, you're pretty close to doubling your cases at 2020 and doubling the cases of 2020. But we have to be careful here as always. We need to, first question we ask, how many people were vaccinated? Secondly, what's the distribution of these cases over time? Were they trending up or were they trending down? Okay. What about deaths? Well, unfortunately, your deaths have already passed 2020's deaths. This is despite a massive vaccination effort. So the question of deaths is more deaths. Now the question again, how many of these people were vaccinated? So what you can see here, so the question is, of course, how many of these people are vaccinated and what is the distribution of these deaths over time? Okay. Now this is how we begin to look at the actual distribution over time. Okay, we look at it by year, we look at it by week, and we look at it by month. Okay, so we come over here like so. All right. Now you can see, well, this isn't good. This spike here is larger than these two over here. Okay, but what you have here, you had this, 2 or 3 month period here when your cases were like double digit and even single digit numbers. Okay, 65, 36, so forth. Let's just zoom in here and take a look at the current spike. So your number spiked again on September the 8th at 22,291. And you currently have an average of October 12th of 1,764 cases per day, okay? Okay. Okay, we can see over here, deaths spiked on January 27th at 92 deaths. And by October the 6th, that number was down to 7. But you can see again, you had this 2 or 3 month period when your deaths were like low double digits or single digits even. Then you had this spike back up on September the 8th at 56 deaths. And currently you have as of 10/13, the average number of deaths is 7 per day. So those are pretty doggone good numbers, Israel. Okay, let's be honest about this. But the thing is, like so here's this very low numbers you had during the summer. And here's a spike that began in July of this year. Okay, so despite a very high vaccination rate, you still had a spike in COVID-19 cases. Now, some people would say that's because of the Delta variant. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But the question should still be asked: how many of these people were vaccinated? Okay. But here's the thing. Now you see in a 4-week decline in cases in Israel. So that's good news. Deaths, well, here your deaths are a little over 200 for 1 week. But all the way back over here, look at all these weeks when you're below 200. What about down here when you were below 150 deaths? Okay. All these deaths from here over to here were under 100. Then you had all these deaths during the summer when they were less than when they were less than 50 cases, 50 deaths. Okay. Now what about monthly cases? Well, August, September were not good months. Those were the third and fourth most months any so far for cases. And well, you can see over here that unfortunately August, September deaths were somewhere between fifth, sixth, or seventh most so far. So anyway, Israel, thanks so much for stopping by this evening. Again, thanks so much for the 36 views. I appreciate every single one of those views. I check those numbers every single day. And so before I let you go again, don't forget to click on the subscribe button, click on the like button, and also share the video on Facebook and Twitter today. Thanks so much, Israel. We see you tomorrow with an updated report.